Welcome back to The Road Show. This morning in The Buzz, we are talking about that emotional play in last night's Marlins game. The team took to the field for the first time after the loss of their famed pitcher, Jose Fernandez. 24-year-old was killed in a boating accident over the weekend. Well, teammate Dee Gordon made a stunning play during last night's game. Check it out.
Well, pitched excellent his last start.
Well, Dee Gordon just took the first pitch as a right-hand batter. Dee Gordon's a left-hand hitter for PED use and had really struggled. He cracks one to deep right field. That goes Bruce to the track, looks up, and that ball is out of here into the second deck. The first home run of the season for Dee Gordon.
Look at that. It was such a heartwarming moment for fans and anyone with a heart, really. So we wanted to know, what do you think of this? And what other moments, sports, or viral videos had an impact on you? We were talking this morning, the ones that really get us are the ones when members of the service come home.
Yeah.
And the ones especially, there was one with the dog that we've seen before, where the dog just jumps all over the owner and is so happy that he's home from wherever he was stationed in.
Yeah.
The other ones are the ones where the little kids are sitting in class and the mom or dad has been away and come walking in, and the looks on the little kid's face, especially, you don't even have to have kids, but it breaks your heart. You just feel so emotionally attached to these kids, and that look comes over their face is just, I love it. I love those.
I do too.
Yeah.
I think that's so nice. Or any sort of reunion of some kind, whether it is someone coming home or people meeting for the first time that they realize they related, they somehow got pulled apart, no matter what that is,
Right.
long lost loves, met somewhere and a war was going on, and then life happened and they're reunited again. It's very sweet, it's very emotional, it's very touching. I also love a good sports story, whether it is real, like Marlins, or whether it's, just a feel-good movie, kind of like cheering for that underdog. I don't know what it is. I do love sports, so I'm sure that's a big part of it. But sports films that you see this great story of a team, I get very emotional.
Yeah.
I've cried watching some of those, just thinking, wow, what a moment, because these are real life stories that happen. I think this should become a movie.
The one that did it for, I think it was probably a couple of months ago that we ran the story. Wasn't it a man who had lost, they parted ways. He was in World War II, and they I guess, fell in love, and then they went
the woman in Australia?
Yes, and then they went their separate ways. Oh my God, they were an older couple, and they eventually found each other, and I think didn't they visit each other in Australia, or he flew to Australia?
They Skyped, I think, at
Skyped
first.
the first time, and then they went to see each other. I remember we ran that story, and then all of us sat here, and we were just like, oh.
It really does put you in a good mood, and I think, having that player's tribute to his teammate was very touching. He's not a big hitter either, so he was extremely emotional when he got that home run, because he thought, wow, it's kind of like he's here with me during this moment. And to see all those players just have so much emotion and to cry, you think of these athletes, kind of rough and tough guys, and to see them break down like that, it was a bit of normalcy too, to realize, wow, I feel more connected to you. I feel for you, and I'm happy for them.
The others too, if you travel and you're in the airport or something, like when you're going on vacation or coming home from vacation, and you see folks who are waiting for someone who's been away. Oh my God. Especially if they're members of the service or something, and you watch them. If you're at TF Green and you can see them coming down the escalator, and people standing there with signs or waving their flags, those are always like so emotional when you see that.
I feel like clapping, even though
a lot of people do. A lot of people do start clapping, and I agree with that. Why not? I think it's great.
I think it really is wonderful. Brendan, is there some sort of moment or some sort of video that sticks out for you?
One of the most incredible moments I can remember is a sports-related thing. I don't know if you guys remember this college basketball player, Hank Gathers. He had a heart condition, and he actually collapsed and died on the court.
Yes.
He played for Loyola Marymount University. Just a tremendously sad story. And then in one of their subsequent games after that, Gathers was a lefty. His teammate, Bo Kimball, actually shot his first free throw left-handed in honor of him, and he drained the shot. I mean, just thinking about it, it's so emotional, and that stuck with me when I was a young boy getting into basketball, and it's just an incredible moment. These things that happen in our history that are just remarkable, and they're just really, really compelling stories. Well, what sticks in the memories of our social media friends? Let's take a look, shall we? Jean Wiley Sadler gets things started, saying, in part, she has on a happier note here, "I will never forget, this was a recent one, Dustin Pedroia's dancing move at home plate, safe, laugh out loud. That was pretty good just the other day. That was really, really incredible." And regarding Dee Gordon's home run, Jennifer Ewing adds, "Sad moment, yes it was indeed, yet a wonderful tribute. Yes, it was great to see that home run hit. I mean, really, really incredible stuff going on." And as always, we want to hear what all of you think. So please leave us a comment on our Facebook page, or you can follow us on Twitter and Instagram @The Rhode Show. Nothing would make us happier than to hear from all of you.